أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. We are continuing from the page 9. This is Aqaid Nasafiyaa. At the bottom, after 3 stars or bullets, وَالْإِيمَانُ فِي الشَّرْعِ. Now we came, what is Iman? You know, in Quran, yu'minun, mu'minun, aminu, la yu'minun. This verb is used a lot. Aminu billahi, aminu billahi, amantu billahi. What is Iman? Which makes a person eligible to Jannah, makes a person Sa'id, makes a person just opposite of kufr or kafir. How? What is that? Inna allazina amanu. This is very, very important thing. We are talking about. Now, imanu iman. Belief. Fi shar'i, in sharia. You girls memorize these sentences. Imanu fi shar'i. Iman in Sharia, how to define? Huwa. It is at-tasdiq, accepting truth, sadiq, accepting as truth, sadiq, real, fact. Bima, with that came an-Nabiyyu, prophet. Accepting the truth of what the Prophet brought, alayhi salatu wasalam, bihi, with that, came with that, brought, min indillahi, from the presence of Allah, ta'ala, the high. Okay. What is first thing? At-tasdiqu. Bima ja'a an-nabiyyu alayhi salatu wasalam, bihi, min indillahi, ta'ala. Tasdiq of what the Prophet Nabi brought from the presence of Allah. Quran, Hadith, Deen, Iman, Wahi, everything. Believing in that. Believing, tasdeeq, in truthfulness, sadiq. That is true. That is fact. That is reality. That is real. Accepting in heart. Approving in heart whatever the truthfulness of whatever the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, brought from the presence of Allah. This is so hard. Tasdiqum bil janan, another word, janan, heart. Now, is that enough? Well, iqraru, declaring. Iqrar, bihi, with that. So this is second. Al-iqraru, iqrar is the second element. 2 elements. One heart, one iqrar. One tasdiq, one iqrar. This iqrar could be exempted if the person is forced. Like threatened, he may not do iqrar, he may say things just opposite in what he has in heart. It is allowed. Illa man ukriha wa qalbuhu mutma'innun bil iman. But not doing tasdeeq, first element, is not allowed. Then that time he loses iman. So, Iman, what is Iman? At-tasdiqu wal-iqraru. Tasdiq and iqrar. Very, very, very. وَأَمَّا الْأَعْمَالُ. As to amals. Amal, like acts and deeds, salah, fasting. A'mal, plural. فهي that تتزايد increases. زيادة becomes زيادة. زيد أجوف جاي. زايد قاتل مفاعلة. تزايد تزايد تزويد يتزايد يتزايد. So أعمال فهي تتزايد, that increases في نفسها by themselves. أعمال gets increases. أعمال gets increased. Yeah, Amal, yes. By itself, by itself. I mean, it will come, just wait 1 second. At the second line will clear, I believe, a little bit. Amal, amals, that increases. Like salah, amal. Amal is increasable. What is increasable? Not increasable. That is the subject, okay? Now, instead of tackling Iman first, he mentioned like another thing to lay ground for clarity. Amal, acts and deeds. You have Iman, because of Iman you are doing Amal. Amal, Salah, Namaz and others. Now, our subject is Iman, but he is jumping to Amal. Amal gets increases. I mean, somebody may pray more, get reward more. It is increasable. Becomes less, becomes more. I mean, increases and not mentioned here, decreases too. Amal. But page number 10. But وَالْإِيمَانُ إِيمَانَ لَا يَزِيدُ, does not get increased. وَلَا يَنْقُصُ, does not get decreased. We discussed this before, I believe, twice, I am assuming. In Fiqhul Akbar and Aqidatul Tahawi, check your notes.
But then that was بوجه المؤمن به.
Different expressions. Iman does not get increased, does not get decreased. Iman is one unit. Iman is not divisible. Iman is indivisible. La yatajazza, another saying, nearly the same subject. La yatajazza, no juz. Iman is one unit. If it is there, it is there. You cannot cut half of it, so it decreases, it becomes less. No. Or you cannot add to Iman. Iman does not get, like if it is 100 gram, 100 gram. Not 99 gram, not 150 gram. But Iman gets strength, qawi, quwwah. Get that, which is weakness. I mean, Iman is one unit. When it is there, mu'min is, that person is mu'min. When it is not there, or some part is not accepted, then whole leaves. The person becomes having no Iman. So Iman, al-Imanu la yazidu wa la yanqus. Iman does not get increased, does not get naqis, not mentioned here, but it gets qawi, strong, weak. Ulama. But this is in contrast of what? Amal. Amal gets increases and decreases. Again, page number 10. Now we are in وَالْإِسْلَامُ وَاحِدٌ. Islam is one. Well, Islam, wahidun is one. There is no different types of Islam, different type of Islam. We discussed earlier, I believe, what is the relation of Islam with Iman. Is Iman different than Islam? Islam is different than Iman, or they are synonyms? This is Aqaid. Islam and Iman are in Aqaid synonyms. Mutaradif. This book is accepted. قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا in Surah Al-Hujurat. That is not the case here. Al-Islam, anybody who says I have Iman, he is saying I have Islam. Anybody who is saying I am Islam, I have Islam, he is saying I have Iman. Anybody who is saying Ana Mu'min, I am Mu'min, he is saying Ana Muslim. Ana Muslim, Ana Mu'min. Same.
Yesterday in khutbah, the speaker said that when you do dawah, call for Islam, no, call for Allah, not for Islam. How are the distinctions that there is? Because Islam is Iman and translates to Allah. So how they will do this?
Of course, I think he could explain better. He is master of words and master of experience, master of kalam, very expressive, very knowledgeable. You will rarely find a person like him in America, very well established. I think what he said meant ud'u ilallah. Don't make Islam like an idol or something like that. I mean, I understand. To Allah, to Islam. But if you accept that is also same thing or same thing, this is what you mean. He doesn't mean same thing. What he meant is important. Let us give everybody his right. Ud'u ilallahi. Of course, there is ila sabili rabbika, Islam and Iman. I think what he meant, don't go into detail. Begin with the belief, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, with Tawheed, which is kind of abstract, kind of easy to convince. Sky, earth, system, all working, why don't you believe? Even an atheist, I think, needs to believe in something. I mean, atheism, they cannot deny Allah. Nobody can deny Allah. This is like denying his being an entity, a human being. So this is what is meant, I believe. This is correct. I don't stick that much to words. I don't prefer accusative position. I mean, accusing someone. You accuse yourself. I mean, there was a brother, very well established brother, engineer, electrical engineer, worked in this country, grew in this country, studied Arabic, coming from Arabic family. We were getting him here in this community as assistant imam. Very flexible experience. After that, he went to Egypt, he went to Syria, I believe, studied Arabic. How are you going to find a person, electrical engineer, left his profession after 3-4 years working in company? Big project, he mentioned. Oh, everybody was looking like that. He left, went with his family. Then he came, we wanted to hire him. In his meeting, big meeting, he said some of the things nobody swallowed. I swallowed, no problem. But he said, this Jama'at, mention Muslim Brotherhood, other Jama'at, like groups, haram. He mentioned haram. Because he said there was not such thing during the time of the Prophet. Sin. He was too expressive. Everybody was sitting there, was a group of that. They did not swallow. He said, this guy is insulting us. I am Jama'at. Why he is saying like that? I follow all the prophets. That's what they said. So they did not like this voice approach. And there was other brothers from other school of thought. They said, what? What is talking about? This is out of control. This guy. He was not out of control. To me, he was talking what he meant. But give him at the day of judgment, he will grab these brothers. I am 100% sure. I am 100% sure. Because this is a person who left his profession, his family. He was a MSA student, everything leader here in this country, born in this country, to Arab family, to study more Islam. He was there. His approach is different than yours, than mine. He says no ego. He says deep commitment. What is this? These and these. You are excluding others. You are pulling this way, pulling this. Haram. That's what he meant. Give him a little bit benefit of doubt. Oh, we were negotiating with him or trying to convince him. He was ready to come. Then a group of our brothers met him secretly, threatened him. This is what I understand. Why are you coming to this community? We will burn you up. If you tell somebody like that, which is hot commodity, he can find anywhere in America. There are only one person I saw. This is him. Maybe 2, 3 in my life in America. How are you going to find any person like that? Then he never came. Now we are struggling. You look for. I am not looking for anybody because I have been stabbed. I'm not going to look for anybody. Excuse me. This is what he meant, issue, what he meant. So this is what, I understand our brother Ahmed Sakr. If I were in his place, I will not use. But some of the people may use shocking sentence on purpose. This is good, to wake people, to create something, a little problem, so that they may discuss, perhaps they may wake up. It is a method. It's okay. والإسلام إسلام واحد is one. فإذا وجد found, وجد being found, من العبد. When Islam found from person, or excuse me, فإذا وجد when found من العبد from a person التصديق والتصديق, when there is tasdiq exists in a person, tasdiq والإقرار إقرار, when these two things exist in a person, abd, صح, it is valid, صحيح, it is correct, له for him, أن يقول to say, when someone has tasdiq and iqrar, it is okay for him to say, أنا مؤمن, I am mu'min, I have iman. Haqqa, true. Can you say this? Haqqa, true. I am mu'min, أنا مؤمن حقا, real, حقا, real. ولا ينبغي, it does not fit, ينبغي. How many times these words may pass here? Young girls, I look at you still writing. Write, memorize these words, make a list. The words you listen to me perhaps 10 times in this class. ولا ينبغي, بغي, إن بغي, أن بغي, كسر إن كسر. ينبغي, لا ينبغي, does not fit, does not get eligible. أن يقول, for him to say, it does not fit to that person to say what? أنا مؤمنون, I am mu'min, in if sha'a, wills, Allah Ta'ala, Allah willing, God willing, I am mu'min, inshallah. No. Look how all Muslim Ummah make mistake. We discussed this, I believe, but I will mention once more. When you say something without insha'Allah, like, I will come, without insha'Allah, is real promise. That is promise. When you say insha'Allah, if Allah wills, it is not promise. Because you said if Allah wants. So it is conditional sentence. You are saying, if rain comes, I will call you, something like that. So you don't call later on. You are not promising. You are connecting your call to something, conditional sentence. You are not promising. It is not indicative sentence. Ikhbari. It is not ikhbari. You are living in the middle. If somebody says, sorry, to his wife, I divorced you, this is a sentence, anti-parable. Or ulama never say, but unfortunately I am in that not high class, so I am saying, not meaning, but I am saying, anti-parable to his wife, a person. This is a sentence. But if he says, anti-parable, inshallah, if Allah wills, there is no divorce. Because how can you know? How can you connect Allah's will? How you can know Allah's will? Allah willed, so you connected that sentence to that. Nobody may know. So inshallah, what I am telling, look, what I am telling, saying inshallah in each sentence, I will accept from Muslims as a lahu. Lahu means no meaning. Otherwise, if you accept them, they are meaning in, then a lot of their thing is not fitting. There is an ayah in Quran. وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Don't say for anything you are going to do in future. This is Surah Al-Kahf. But say, Insha'Allah. That ayah is mansukh. There's no problem. I am telling you. But people who don't know what is mansukh, people, of course, they go like that. This is a problem. Ignorance of deen is a problem. So, if somebody says, if somebody has tasdiq al-iqrar, he can say, أنا مؤمن حقا, I am mu'min true, but it is not good for him to say, أنا مؤمن إنشاءالله. No. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi.
You see, like, when somebody says, I will come, and he says, Inshallah, but if he doesn't say Inshallah, that means to say, that's his promise. But how will he himself know that he is surely that come?
You will ask, because you studied Inshallah, you know, you will ask if somebody says Inshallah, hey, do you mean really coming, or just leaving me in a shambo? I read this one. You will teach him saying Inshallah here may make your sentence less. Which you mean? Teach him a little bit something.
I mean, even he himself is really ready. He wants to come.
No, then he means to come, but he doesn't know Inshallah, the meaning of Inshallah, and the purpose of Inshallah is not usable in that situation. He doesn't know. This is culture, ignorance, teaching. But of course you cannot teach at the door, and you will not teach, I will not teach, he will not come to my class. Once a while I mentioned in my khutbah a few times this like that, 2, 3 Arab brothers stood up after khutbah. What are you talking about? So I needed to explain and show the book. They got confused that time. Then perhaps they said this book no good, but they did not say anything to me, alhamdulillah. Yeah, this is a problem.
I think culture, because this is the first time I hear such an explanation.
Yes.
And we never heard this kind of explanation in our lifetime.
Ignorance and arrogance is big problem. Destroying ummah, destroying families, destroying countries, destroying Muslims, destroying leadership. Okay, I mean arrogance, no, could not adjust. Ignorance, doesn't know, ready not to know, not ready to know. People are happy with their ignorance. They are happy in their cocoon. They don't feel need to learn. That is why they don't come. They don't attend. They don't listen. How are you going to reach to them? Impossible. So this is ummah. Very basic thing. Now, yes.
Could you explain like what Inshallah exactly means, and in which condition we should say Inshallah, and in which condition we should not say Inshallah?
Inshallah means if sha'a, wanted, willed, Allahu Allah. That is the meaning. If Allah wants, so you are connecting a sentence to something Allah wills. Really, you are not promising. You are connecting. This is conditional sentence. Conditional. Shart jaza in Arabic. Shart jaza in. Shart jaza. Shart jaza. if I get this job, I will fast. You are promising fasting if to some other things, conditional. In this case, if Allah wants, you are saying. So you are not promising really, because you don't know Allah wants or not. Can we know Allah wants or not?
So in this case, I say I will come. Should I say inshallah or should I not say?
Yes.
Because I should say inshallah I will come.
Yes. You must not say it. Yes. Because it makes less strong. Less strong. Not strong. Come. No promise. I mean,
when I really decide I want to go, but I still should say inshallah, right?
No. You promise your level, you say, I will come. Don't say inshallah.
But even from my personal side, I'm ready, I want to go. But I never know if Allah really agrees that I can go or not.
No, you don't tie your promise to Allah's will. You say, I will come, but if something happens, let's say you become sick or something like that, don't go. That is understandable. That is understandable. That is force majeure. Allah will not make you responsible for that. That person has no right to make you responsible if accident happens, you did not go. But you say, we are evaluating your sentence. We are not evaluating what Allah wills, not wills. That is not the subject. We are evaluating your sentence. If you say, I will come if possible, something like that, that is what you are saying. You are not promising, throwing if something possible. This is what you are saying when you say inshallah. It is not sentence, strong sentence. It is difficult to, but this. In Arabic there is ikhbari sentence, indicative sentence. There is insha'i sentences and conditional sentences in Arabic grammar. Not in English. Maybe in English it is not fitting.
I have one more question. Can I understand like inshallah means like whatever my personal side is ready, like the other side is Allah's will. And if I feel like whatever in my side, my self side is ready, I say inshallah, like means only like if Allah will, I can come, and if Allah doesn't agree with it, I cannot come. But for my personal side, I'm ready. So
this is too long explanation. If that is what other person means, okay. But that other person may not understand that one. Ulama did not understand that. Umar al-Nasafi did not understand that.
But this sentence is a present tense sentence. It's not a past, right? Ana mu'min is a present tense sentence.
No, it is present. Ana mu'min. Ana is mubtada, mu'minun is khabar. This is khabar. I am giving khabar. This is ikhbari sentence. This is jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya is ikhbari sentence. I mean, jumla ismiya is stronger than ana u'min, from u'min. Stronger than if I say ana mu'minun, if I say ana mu'allimun, I am teacher. This is stronger than ana u'allimu, I am teacher. I am teaching. Stronger. In Arabic, al-jumlatul ismiya is stronger than same words in verbal system. This is of course أنا مؤمن is إخباري خبر مبتدا خبر أنا مبتدا مؤمن is خبر.
Yes, but it is not future tense.
Huh?
It's not saying I will be believing.
In the or something like that in future, maybe that is different situation. Okay, let us continue, or let us stop here, because we are Sa'id and Shaqi issue. You already know this subject. We discussed this 2 times before. Sa'id and Shaqi. Who is Sa'id? Who is Shaqi? What is Sa'id? What is Shaqi?